Asuka 120% Limit Over in 5 minutes or less. Asuka 120% Limit Over is an anime fighter for the Sega Saturn released unofficially in 1998 by the former employees of Phil Cafe. Yeah, long story. It's an update to Asuka 120% Limited Burning Fest, released officially a year prior. Here are the controls. At its core, this is a 2-button fighter, with the rest of the buttons acting as different shortcuts. C is a shortcut for A plus B, a powerful move that costs a very small amount of meter if you have some, but can be used even without it. Doing special move inputs with C is also how you perform supers. X is a shortcut for light command normals, Y is a shortcut for special moves, and Z is a shortcut for movement options. Z is the most interesting here, because it gives us easy access to super jumps and short hops, two important options that are otherwise a little cumbersome. L does nothing, and R is a shortcut for spot dodge. Blocking in this game is done by holding neutral or down, though back and down back still work. Alright, now let's break down some mechanics. Meters in the corner there fill up to 100% and then later to 120%. At 100%, you simply spend your meter to do a super, but at 120%, you have unlimited supers for a semi-random duration of time, the catch being that you don't know exactly when it'll kick in. Will you spend your meter at 100% when you have the perfect opportunity, or wait till 120% to unleash mayhem? Then, there's guard cancels. While blocking, you can guard cancel for free, no strings attached, with any special move, movement options, C move, super, or spot dodge. While this is very powerful, it doesn't break the game and creates tons of mind games for both players, and is complemented by the clash system. Clashing is one of the most important mechanics in this game, and every decision is informed by it. Unlike in other games such as Melty Blood, where only a handful of moves will have clash boxes, almost every single move in Limit Over has a clash box, as does your dash. Once in a clash, both players' attacks are cancelled, giving them both the opportunity to use another move and attempt to win the clash war. Learning what tools you have to outclash specific moves is important to success. This works well with guard cancels, as guard cancelling with the wrong timing can lead to your move being outclashed and you taking a hit. Finally, on to how the game plays. Limit Over is very movement heavy, but not in the way many anime fighters are. There are no air dashes here, but double jumping and super jumping both give ample aerial drift, resulting in a game heavily focused on air footsies, drifting in and out of your opponent's threat range, baiting out options, and punishing those options. In general, super jumping is one of the most important options in the game, having some slight startup invincibility, making it amazing for general movement as well as guard cancels. Expect to do it a lot. Clashes also play into the air footsies, and baiting a button out of your opponent so you can outclash it is a common tactic. Once you do get a hit, the combo system is pretty free and juggle focused, and there's a lot of combos that do big damage and leave no opportunity to air tech. But mind your positioning, as once your combo reaches the corner, your opponent is given the ability to wall tech, giving them a ton of invincibility and ending your combo. This applies to the ground too. This tech system turns so many fighting game traditions on their head, forcing you to really rethink positioning and Oki, but it's a lot of fun and creates a lot of exciting corner scrambles. That's about it for the game, now here's how to play it. As a Saturn game, Limit Over is not a fight game, but it has net play using men defend that's pretty solid. It's no rollback, but the server structure keeps delay lower, and the game's generous input buffer makes delay more manageable in general. While the client server setup does make delay uneven, the better player almost always wins. My placements at the game's biggest EU hosted tournaments are proof of that. I'll link the ROM in a zip that contains Men Defend, Saturn BIOS, and a front end below, along with a link to the netplay guide on the Mizumi Wiki and a link to the Asuka 120% Discord, which hosts weekly sessions. Cheers, keep on clashing.